Hey guys, what's up? JC here. Just want to make this video. This video I've been wanting to make for a while, just touching upon the entire topic for the story mode for J-Stars Victory Versus, which I've learned about a few weeks ago, and just me giving my whole thoughts on it, like the whole idea of what they could do with this whole story mode that they announced. And so far we do know about the story mode that it's a 4-arc story mode in which characters can travel between like different locations via like these pirate ships, because you know it's Weekly Shonen Jump and the whole pirate thing is a whole like it's a whole like thing. It's the whole thing they got going on there with there. They got the whole pirate thing going on, you know. This, I don't expect this to be like anything special really. I think it's just one of the things that just thrown into the game without like any sort of like interest in creating like an actual story mode, because we do know that the main focus of this game will definitely be the fighting, you know, the character battles, you know, the matchups and all that stuff. The story mode, I'm not expecting it to be like anything special, but what they could do with the story mode, like when they say 4-arc, do they mean like it's just gonna be like 4 different locations you could go to in the story mode, or it's gonna be like 4 different like overarching like plot lines? Like what exactly are they planning for the story mode? Because I don't expect it to be like a very long story mode if they're doing one, of course, because like I said, the main focus is the fighting, the matchups, the characters. That's the main focus of this game. The whole story mode is the backdrop, and which I guess to have the characters like interact with each other. Are they going to explain how they all came to meet each other? Like was like some sort of like multi-dimensional rift where they like somehow going to different locations and all of a sudden, oh, I'm in the Leaf Village now, or oh, was I going here and there, like what's going on here? Like, are they going to explain how the characters meet up? Is it just going to be like one of those random occasions where they just meet up and not really explain or something, or it's going to be like some sort of like, maybe it's the work of like maybe the final boss or the main antagonist, if there's going to actually be one in this story. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think I did hear that there would be a final boss in the game. I'm not too sure. I think I might have read that somewhere, an article somewhere that might have said that, but I'm not too sure what to expect for the story mode. I'm just putting out ideas right here, and let's see, you just basically what they could do, or like how would they have the characters interact? I know it's gonna be voice acted, so we're gonna have voice actors. Will it be mostly voice acting, or will it just be mostly like, you know, screenshot, you know, like render screenshot of the character and they add in like the text at the bottom and stuff? Like there's no like voice acting, maybe just like a text you could read or something. How would they do that? Because I expect that all that stuff might take a lot of time, might take a lot of money, you know, and of course some of the voice actors are still busy working on their specific anime, so you know they might be busy doing something else. So I don't really expect the whole character interaction, the story mode, to be like anything like major. Like maybe they meet each other, like, hey, Luffy meets Goku, like, hey Goku, what's up, long time no see, like, you know, hey, that kind of stuff. Or Naruto meets Ichigo, like, hey Ichigo, what's up, like it's like, you know, it's not gonna be like anything special, I guess. But I don't know. I think the story mode, like I said, you know, it's not really that much of an important feature in this type of game. How they handle it though would be kind of interested. For what we see in the screenshot, we see like Toriko, Zebra, Ichigo, and Gintoki. They're in their animated versions. So are they using just like standard screenshots, random character models from like the anime, or are the animators actually coming in and drawing these characters in like the game, for the game? I expect it to be the latter, because like I said, these animators, they don't just have a whole bunch of free time, they have other stuff to do. While this is like, you know, the 45th anniversary of Jump, you know, they still have to work on anime, they still have to work on the other stuff. So it's probably just gonna be like simple, bland, like character models right there. Probably some text. I don't expect that much voice acting. You know, probably some characters might say some stuff here and there. So, the overall way they could do the story mode, it depends. Like, you know, they could have the characters interact more thoroughly if they wanted to flesh out the story mode a little bit, instead of just having it just be like, you know, here's a story mode, but to maybe focus on the fighting. You know, this is just a backdrop, just an excuse to have the characters fight it. I don't know. I don't know. It just seems kind of awkward. It just seems kind of awkward the way the story mode is being just addressed. Like randomly, we just get news like, "Hey, here's a story mode." It just seems a little bit awkward to me that they just threw in a story mode. I'm not sure if there's gonna be like special items you collect from each location. Like maybe there's gonna be like some special unlockable, maybe some unlockable costumes, unlockable items. You know, maybe some special secrets. Maybe it's gonna be like secret characters, secret bosses they can incorporate the story mode. It depends. It depends. There's a whole plethora of ideas. There's a whole, you know, slew of ways it could go with the story mode. But I don't expect it to be anything fancy. Like I'm saying now, if you're expecting a story mode to be like all fleshed out, deep story, like come on, relax. It's a fighting game. It's a fighting game, and the story mode is probably gonna be like, you know, some nifty little fan service. They're probably gonna make some mention to some different activities, and like maybe they're gonna mention some different things that happen on in each character's respective manga. Or, you know, throw in some fancy little fan service scene. Not fan service as in, you know, boobs and stuff. Like fan service as in, like, you know, special, like, you know, special little, like, clues from, like, previous manga. Like, they could throw in, like, maybe Shanks shows up. Or maybe, one of the Bijou shows up. Or maybe, I don't know, the 4 Bs from Toriko shows up. I don't know, they might throw in just some random, like, background characters. Or some sort of like little hints from different each character's, you know, specific verse. That is my thoughts right there. And I don't know, like story mode, I need to get more information on it. They're probably gonna go more in depth with the story mode in like B Jump or in the next issue of Jump, where they start to, you know, go more in depth on how the characters will interact and how it's gonna be utilized within the game. But what are you guys' thoughts? Do you think the story mode is a good idea? How do you think they should do the story mode? Do you think it's going to be like a big important thing, or do you think it's just going to be like a backdrop mostly just for the characters to have an excuse to fight each other? So let me know down in the comment section down below. I'll catch you guys again next time. As always, keep on keeping on. Peace.